Greetings and salutations on this Friday, December 9th. It is a dismal day in Oxford, North Carolina. Of course, it's been dismal for the last couple of weeks here in North Carolina in the Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, Oxford, Triangle area, elsewhere. And actually my visit to Dad's place in Tennessee, which you may remember from the flight videos, was also dismal. So, I don't know, it could be worse. At least it's not raining, but it's gray and cool. It could be a lot colder, so thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for some relatively warm temperatures and not so much for the clouds. Anyway, over the last 2 weeks, since it's been dismally cloudy, we've worked down to 5% on the Titan, which isn't great. And we're not getting much charge, so I've found myself having to bust out the generators and resume the work I was doing previously. I've taken the old carburetor off of the 4,000 watt generator here, and that's the one that's been soaking for about 3 or 4 weeks in the kerosene. I got all the, I got the choke nice and loose, and the throttle is also nice and loose, and everything is clean in the float bowl, and so it is ready to attach. Ready to attempt another run at firing it up, and hopefully I don't have to take off the valve cover and see a bunch of gummed up pistons or anything like that, which maybe I ought to do first, but I'm stupid and I'm an idiot, so I'm gonna, also I have not completely drained its gas tank and allowed it to be devoid of water. This is the gas tank for the 5,000 watt generator, whose carburetor I just took off today. And it was fucking disgusting, man. I took off the float bowl and there's all kinds of gunk just sitting in the bottom. So that is now soaking in kerosene. And it's going to be, I don't think I'm going to get it today. But anyway, the fuel line is cleared and the gas tank is now dried, emptied and dried. So, well, mostly dried. Can't really see that. So let's take you, move you. So a majority of the gas tank is dry, but I'm going to leave it dry for some more until I don't see that wet ring down on the bottom anymore. And the other gas tank, as soon as it's good and dry, I'll put some fresh gas in it and mount it back onto the generator and try and fire it up. And hopefully, God willing, all will be well and it'll fire up and we'll have some extra power tonight and be able to charge the Titan off of the generator, which is always hilarious. Watching these electric vehicles having to charge off of diesel generators and so on and so forth. Of course, they're trying to get off of fossil fuels, and I'm not doing anything of the sort. My objective out here is independence, not so much, nothing about saving the planet or anything, as if that was my responsibility or I'm doing a terrible thing to the planet anyway. So the solar panels are not getting a whole lot of power. Let's see, I'm burning off the gas that I drained out of the tank. But what I really want to do, and what I'm almost forced to do now while I wait for the other generator fuel tank to dry, is to get up here in the tree and go up in Jacob and continue some of the work that I started 2 weeks ago before I went to Tennessee. Because ultimately, what I'd love to have out here is a tree village. That's what I want. I want a fucking tree village. I know I'm insane, I'm crazy, I'm an idiot, I'm stupid, but that's what I want. Always have, always will. And now that I got my own land, I'm going to do it. So, this is Jacob. Let me introduce you to the world, sweet Jacob. Jacob is a liriodendron, or a tulip poplar, which is a very good wood tree for building tree houses and tree structures and so on and so forth. It does grow relatively fast, and it has a lifespan of up to 500 years according to some of the literature, which is excellent. Some years ago, I already tied a brace up there, 2 braces with a pulley and a rope is coming down, and it's been sitting out here collecting the grief from the elements for some time now while I was building the house and the shed and getting everything situated to where it was relatively stable. Now that it's relatively stable, I get to turn my attention to other projects. Also today I did five fresh plantings, 3 cabbages, 2 butternut squash, and 5 of my sweet divine herb ladies.
But I hope to spend a good amount of time this weekend, especially since it's not raining, up here in the tree. And I will take more video and pictures and keep you posted. But today, to the trees.